what's up, race fans? I'm Nicole, and welcome back to another episode of Madness Monday, off-season style. This week, like any other week in the off-season, we have a lot of drivers who will be flip-flopping teams, so if y'all are ready to go ahead and get started, then let's jump right into the video. Starting us off, Chip Ganassi and Harry Scott Jr. decided to merge their teams to form one single-car team in the NASCAR Xfinity Series under the name H. Scott Motorsports. Kyle Larson and Dylan Kwasniewski will drive the number 42 Chevrolet, and Mike Shiplett will be their crew chief. Just a few days ago, NASCAR announced the lineup for the 2015 Sprint Unlimited. The Sprint Unlimited is a preseason race held at Daytona International Raceway and is 75 laps long. It doesn't count towards points, and it will be held on February 14th and will be broadcasted on Fox. Unlike each weekly race, which includes 42 drivers, the Sprint Unlimited has qualifications that a driver must meet in order to race. Therefore, there's only going to be 25 drivers in this race. Normally, the Sprint Unlimited only includes 20 to 21 drivers, but because this year's chase started off with 16 drivers, they decided to expand the field so that all 16 drivers would be able to race in this year's Sprint Unlimited. This year's Sprint Unlimited will include Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon, Jeff Gordon, Denny Hamlin, David Gilliland, Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Johnson, Matt Kenseth, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Larson, Joey Logano, Brian Scott, Jamie McMurray, Tony Stewart, and Brian Vickers. All these drivers made it into the Sprint Unlimited for winning a pole in the 2014 season. Kurt Busch and Dale Earnhardt Jr. made it into this race for being former Sprint Unlimited winners. Carl Edwards, Danica Patrick, Greg Biffle, and Martin Truex Jr. made it into the race for being former Daytona 500 pole winners. And last but certainly not least, Casey Kane, Ryan Newman, AJ Allmendinger, and Eric Almirola will be racing in the Sprint Unlimited for racing in this year's 2014 Race to the Chase. Shortly after the Sprint Unlimited lineup was announced, Michael Waltrip Racing announced that Brian Vickers in the number 55 will have to sit out for the early part of the 2015 season due to health issues. Following this announcement, Brian Vickers released a statement to the press that goes as follows. Following several tests, it was discovered that my body was rejecting an artificial patch that was inserted in 2010 to fix a hole in my heart. Saturday, I had to have a corrective surgery to repair the hole, and now I'm beginning the recovery process. We're wishing Brian Vickers a speedy recovery and hope to see you soon in the 2015 season. It was also announced this week that Cale Conley will be racing a full season in the Comcast Xfinity Series for TriStar Motorsports. He formerly raced a limited schedule for Richard Childress Racing in the number 33 car. On the other hand, Darrell Wallace Jr., also known as Bubba Wallace, he will be heading to Roush Fenway Racing to compete with them in the NASCAR Comcast Xfinity Series. He will be driving the number 6 Ford Mustang that was previously driven by Trevor Bayne. The sponsor has not yet been announced yet. And to conclude with the biggest news of all, Sprint announced that they will not be renewing their title sponsorship for the Sprint Cup Series after the end of the 2016 season. Sprint came on board in 2004 as the premier level of racing's title sponsor. They've been giving us a 12-year run of wonderful sponsorship, and we cannot thank them enough for what they've done for our sport. And that is all for this week's video. As always, if you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified for weekly videos from my channel. And I will see you guys later on. Bye!